I'm walking on air, for I've left all my blue days behind. I've learned how to care, and there's love, really love on my mind. I'm the world's most happy creature. Tell me what can worry me? I'm crazy about my baby. Baby's crazy about me. Mr. Cupid was the teacher, and the reason we agree, I'm crazy about my baby. Baby's crazy about me. Pause and get that boat. Hold it in your hand. Keep a steady lookout. You can understand. It's an A1 combination. Perfect he and she. Crazy about my baby. Yes, baby's crazy about me.
Chapter 1. He couldn't stay on the side of the city. Having lived there all of his life, he had only just realized how dark and lonely the place had slowly become. Scratch that. Chapter 1. He couldn't stand the loneliness of the city. Ever since Stacy left him, it's too much detail for the opening. Chapter 1. He despised the thought of living in the city another day. Yeah, that's good. Even though he had lived there all of his life, it no longer felt like home. It may have been due to his recent divorce with Stacy, whom he had given the best years of his life to. Now approaching 30, he wondered if he was destined for loneliness.
Get back in the game. I can't get back in the game. I'm almost 30 years old. Anybody you meet after 30, you're just settling.
And what's wrong with settling?
What's wrong with settling? Are you kidding me? Everything's wrong with settling. It goes against the very nature of true love and romance and happiness and all that sort of stuff I don't understand.
Oh, you're looking at it all wrong, Midge.
Midge? Since when do you call me Midge? Do me a favor, call me by my real name, would you? The least we can do as childhood friends to call each other by our real names.
I don't like it when people call me Anthony.
Just finish your point.
Okay, you're older now. Fine. But all that means is you've got the advantage over the younger guys. You've been there, you bought the t-shirt, and now you have a completely new mindset. You're like a ferocious beast of power and love that some guys let out of the cage, only to witness raw emotion.
You know, you really should have paid attention in that descriptive writing class.
Oh, let's face it, Midge. You've always been the brains behind this operation. And besides, some chicks really dig smarts.
That's exactly what I needed, some pseudo-intellectual to teach me multiple ways to load a dishwasher.
You know, I know a really nice girl named Sam. I think she would date you in a second. What do you say? You want to get set up?
I guess it couldn't hurt.
You know, Midge, you're a lot more handsome than you give yourself credit for.
Using his worst possible judgment in years, he took the advice of his best friend Tony and attempted to plant himself back into the dating game. That was exactly what I needed. I hope I didn't overdo it.
I get the feeling you were a little distracted.
Distracted? No, that was my A game. That's the best you're gonna get.
It was great. You just seemed pensive.
Pensive? No, I was just thinking.
What about?
My novel, I guess.
What's your novel about?
It's fictional, based on different events in my life.
Can I read it?
Yeah, you could, on one condition that you have to give me constructive criticism.
Oh, okie dokie. Is that it?
Yeah, so far, what do you think?
It's funny.
Funny? It's not supposed to be funny. It's just a first draft. It's not even finished yet. I shouldn't even let you read it. In fact, it was pretty stupid.
Relax. It's really funny.
Funny, huh?
Yeah. Now, can we go back to your bedroom?
Funny, she says. How is that constructive criticism? It wasn't meant to be a comedy. This isn't going well, but she seems to be having a good time. That's gotta count for something. I could be happy with this girl. She's tolerable. Now, who am I kidding? It'll feel good to not sleep alone tonight. I guess some people just weren't meant to be single.
I mean, you guys were together for 6 years. It's time that you reconciled and became friends. I mean, look at me and your mom. We're great.
Don't forget to mention the fact that she called you Spaghetti Dick for years after you left her.
That was the best decision I ever made. I mean, no offense, your mom is a great woman, but I can't be tied down. I was born to be free.
Oh, come on, Dad. Let's face it. You're everything that's wrong with modern men. Who's to say it's so great to be single and free? I mean, I don't like not knowing when I won't be laying in a cold bed alone with drool coming out of the side of my mouth.
Okay, you know what? Women tear men down. Okay, men are meant to be hunters. We're just engineered that way.
Yeah, but I'm not engineered that way.
You know, I can remember we had this exact same discussion before you got married.
All I'm saying is, I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did.
I don't think it's a mistake at all. I'm in love with her.
Son, love is fleeting. Women need to be kept at a distance. Some of the greatest men of all time have been destroyed by women.
You know, everything I said back then, it still holds true today.
Except for now you don't have the hair to back it up.
Hey, chicks dig bald guys. Last night at the bar, this girl said I look just like Bruce Willis.
It's more like Abe Vigoda.
You know what your problem is? You're just like your grandma. She was a true romantic. And you know what that got her?
What?
Grief. Nothing but grief. She's got 2 dead husbands, nothing else to show for it. So if you want to go talk about love and romance and all that other crap, why don't you go bother her?
Maybe I will.
Good. Yes.
I just can't understand why you can't keep a woman. I know what it is. Women are so independent nowadays.
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, marriage is not always supposed to be equal. The man's supposed to be the provider, and the woman is supposed to clean and take care of the kids and so forth.
That sounds a little old-fashioned to me, Grandma.
When I was your age and I married your grandpa, well, we were married for 50 years, so we must have been doing something right.
That was a different time, you know. Plus, women these days, they're so much different. I'm not really a provider type. In my new book,
I don't care anything about your book. It doesn't make you a living.
What about all the famous authors like Burroughs, Bukowski, Hunter S. Thompson?
Don't know him.
It doesn't matter. The important thing is I'm seeing a new girl.
Oh, you got another new girl? You've got one every time I see you. You know what girl I like? Lizzie Spain.
Lizzie Spain?
Yeah, absolutely, Lizzie.
Grandma.
I liked her.
Lizzie Spain was a pretty girl with a bright future ahead. The problem was that she herself was not so bright, perhaps even mentally unstable. He stayed with her for months, trying to prolong his inevitable loneliness until one fateful day.
I'm late.
You're late. What does that mean, you're late?
That I possibly could be pregnant?
Pregnant? That's impossible. You're on the pill. I pull out every time.
Sorry.
This would surely be the death of him, he thought, as he pondered the probability of diapers, pacifiers, and child support payments. For he surely could not marry this woman with such inferior intellect.
It was a false alarm. I love you so much, baby.
That marked the first time he would ever break up with a girl, and he did it with great modern elegance in the chain Mexican restaurant known as Los Vaqueros.
I'm really sorry. Here, try some atomic salsa.
Oh my god! It's so hot! Why would you do to me? It's so hot!
Lizzie recovered by making up wild stories to her friends about his shortcomings.
He raped me and got me pregnant the same night. What was I supposed to do? I knew I'd never support our babies. So I got an abortion and it gave me vagina cancer.
I'm so sorry.
You're such a brave woman.
You're right, Grandma. I let her go. She slipped right through my fingers.
Well, that's okay. You may find a girl one of these days, and she may not even be pretty. But you're no Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you for that. But Lizzie Spain, come on, Grandma.
Well, she was friendly to me and a nice girl and...
A nice girl, Grandma. She was crazy.
How could she be? She wasn't crazy.
Grandma, I'm telling you, she was crazy, okay?
She wasn't to me.
You're the only one that she wasn't crazy to.
I liked her. She was old-fashioned and down-to-earth and
Down
all
to
that
earth.
kind of stuff.
You call it down to earth. I would call it insane.
Come in. I'll see you. Shouldn't you be out objectifying women somewhere?
My ex-sister-in-law. She used to keep a list of reasons why Stacy should leave me.
Mm-hmm. Number 5 is no intentions of making more money. Number 6, he has a shady past. You can't trust a man if you don't know where he's been. Number 7, he made our Nana cry at your wedding.
Ashley, those were tears of happiness.
I don't care if they were tears of vinegar. Our Nana does not need to be getting worked up at her age.
What are you doing here?
I just want to talk. It's not about getting back together or anything like that, I promise. I've moved on.
Good, because I found somebody too.
You found somebody? What do you mean you found somebody? I didn't say I found somebody, I said I've moved on.
You remember Ronnie?
Ronnie, are you kidding me? Again? Didn't he put a curse on you last time you guys were together? What kind of a name is Ronnie? It sounds like a guy who made too many bad financial decisions.
You do this every time. It's like I can't even have a normal conversation with you.
A normal conversation? What is this, telepathy? We're having a normal conversation. I'm sorry I find it a little upsetting that you decided to start dating Ronnie 3 months after our divorce. That's ridiculous. I had no idea. Is it serious? Are you guys sleeping together?
Yeah, we're sleeping together.
You're not sleeping together. That's ridiculous. It's been 3 months. You're not that kind of a person.
Look, we were never good together.
Banking, investment banking. I encourage my clients to go with a really conservative route. Long-term bonds, T-bills, government bonds, things of this nature. Sharing this information with people is absolutely fascinating work.
Utterly fascinating. You know, it reminds me of a joke. Now, you guys stop me if you've heard this one before, okay? What did the DJ name his kid? DJ, disc jockey. Eric.
That is so funny. I was listening to this thing on NPR today.
NPR. Hey, Mickey, come, I want you to meet these beautiful people. This is Stacy.
Okay.
And this is, Ronnie.
Ronnie. That's right. Ronnie likes money.
Hi, I'm Serena.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Tony, you want to point me in the direction of the alcohol?
Yes, my lady.
Do you have a plan for your future?
Last summer I went to India and my daddy said I couldn't marry Rajit. I had to marry an American man because he wants a white baby.
Oh, that's why I married him. More.
Jesus God, woman, I have a job interview in the morning.
You don't have a job?
No, I got fired like 2 months ago.
Stability turns me on. You want to do some coke?
You think Mickey will mind? Meet me in the bathroom.
How long have you and Serena been together?
Who? Oh, Serena. A couple of years. We had a kid together. So.
Do you have any pictures?
No, I don't. I'm a horrible father.
I have 2 kids.
Oh, okay. With Ronnie?
Their father is a ginger. So, are you gonna kiss me, or are you just gonna stay there?
Kiss you? I don't know. Is that appropriate? Is your boyfriend here? Hey, there's so many people. I think I saw Yoko Ono by the.
Oh, come on. Here's your coat. I'll be in the car.
He's probably gonna put some kind of like curse on me or something.
I'm right here.
I'll find you on MySpace.
I'm still right here. For fuck's sake.
So are you gonna tell me what you're doing here?
I'm writing a novel. It's fiction.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm serious. It's a fiction, but a lot of the events are based on real life. I wanted to know if I could use you as a character.
Of course not. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine the embarrassment I would endure when everyone found out all the shit I went through before I finally filed for divorce?
You've got a point. How about I call you Tracy? My plan is not to embellish the story too much. I mean, that's the problem with these fiction writers. They always write themselves into their own story as the hero. You know what I mean?
No. Tell me this. How'd it go with Sam the other night?
It was good. She's nice. Very pretty.
Pretty. So did you take her to Pound Town or what?
We're not going to get into that, okay?
All right. I'm just saying. I had a pretty good feeling you two would hit it off.
Yeah, we're going out again tonight. I think we're going to some bullshit comedy club or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's probably something I should, disclose.
You slept with her?
How'd you know?
Tony, I wouldn't expect to run across the girl in the city you haven't slept with.
Midge, I'll take that as a compliment. Now, how long is it going to take you to wash all these band t-shirts?
Hey, if it were up to me, I would have gotten the washer and dryer out of the divorce, okay?
Which is totally the opposite of, it's time to accidentally make some kids, I guess. Give me a shot of that Bacardi. Ugh. That's my timer, everybody. Thank you.
Next up, we got an open micer, Sam Clark. Hey, and waivers. Everybody, honestly, it's just a good practice. I have no waivers. Tip everybody all the time.
Excuse me. Hi. So, two guys walk into a bar. Do you think one of them would have seen it?
Don't get me wrong, your jokes are great. I just think maybe they weren't meant for the social atmosphere. In other words, maybe they weren't even meant to be told in front of an audience.
Really? You really think so?
Yeah.
Tonight was one of the warmest receptions I've ever gotten. Usually they throw things at me.
Maybe I could help you write some jokes. I think I could do comedy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Mickey and I were only together for a few weeks before I got pregnant with Jonathan. After that, we tried to make it work, and that lasted a couple of years, but he met Stacy and I met my douchebag ex, so that was a mistake.
Were you ever in love with him?
Was I ever in love with him? Sure. But it faded quickly after we split up. He has his own little passive-aggressive way of breaking up with someone. Instead of just reconciling things, he'll become so obnoxious and insensitive that eventually he ends up being the one getting dumped. So we all got duped. I blame it on his first girlfriend, Lindsay Logan. Supposedly they were soulmates, high school sweethearts. According to him, they had the perfect relationship.
Lindsay Logan was indeed his first love and what many would consider to be the one that got away. However, the two were young, and due to their lack of emotional maturity, their passion translated into rage.
How big of a pool are we talking about here? 8 feet, 10 feet, what?
Just your regular 6-foot deep pool.
6 foot deep? That's not a regular pool. That's like a kiddie-sized pool. I'm talking a full-size regular pool here. If you do it right, you can stack 5 cars in a full-size pool.
Okay, what kind of cars are we talking about?
I don't know, Buick LeSabre.
There's no way you can fit 5 Buick LeSabres in a pool that size.
There is a way. Listen to me. Putting cars in a pool is like playing Tetris. If you do it right, you can fit 5 cars in a full-size pool.
No, it doesn't matter how you stack them. There's no way you can fit more than 4.
It completely matters how you stack them. You're missing the point. Listen, you're wrong, okay? She's wrong.
Nevertheless, the two were inseparable for many years and madly in love until she eventually left him for his band's drummer.
I'm sorry, Mickey.
Dude, we can still jam.
Now we're left with the Mickey we know today, which is A cheating, lying, pig-headed scumbag.
But he's okay, right?
It was his turn to keep his 8-year-old son Jonathan for the weekend. This exchange was probably very similar to purchasing drugs on the black market, he thought.
Next week on Fish Murderers of the Mississippi.
I told you I didn't murder your fish. He murdered that fish. That fish is dead and it's all your fault. Why would you do that? I'm not a fish murderer.
Got my check.
It's a mystery surrounded by an enigma wrapped around a riddle.
Daddy!
Hey, what do you want to do today?
Watch TV.
Watch TV? Listen, we can't just watch TV every day.
Why not?
I don't know, it's looked down upon for some reason.
Why?
I don't have all the answers, kid. Alright, if I did, I'd be paying a lot more for child support. Hey, I've got an idea.
What is it?
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
They say third time's a charm. But I don't think I'll be tying a knot anytime soon. Or ever. It's about me. My life.
I was trying to stick to bars. It's just me in trouble too. The other day I was at a bar and people just say weird things to me. Like this guy came up to me and he's like, "Dude, I really like you. Can I buy you a drink?" And at the time I was really wasted, because I am a lot. I was like, "Dude, I'm really wasted. Can you actually just get me a glass of water?" And that guy looked at me in the face and was like, "Dude, water? That's gay." Gayest thing I've heard all night. And I was like, "Really?" The gayest thing I've heard all night was, "Dude, I really like you. Can I buy you a drink?"
Win?
Yeah.
Win, right? Hey,
It's me.
great set, man.
Thanks.
I saw your set the other night as well. It was really, really good.
Cool.
Hey, listen, I was wondering if you could help me out with something.
Listen, man, just because I do comedy doesn't mean I can get you any coke.
No, it's not like that.
I'm not gonna make out with you either.
Hear me out. It's about my girlfriend, Sam Clark.
Sam Clark?
Yeah.
She sucks.
Yeah, I know. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to help her with her stand-up, but I realized that I'm not funny at all, and I was wondering if you could help me write her some jokes.
Why don't you write her jokes?
I just told you I'm not funny at all.
The thing about writing comedy is you gotta be current. There's nothing funny about being irrelevant. Topical, you know?
Yeah, it seems like every time I try to write something serious, people see it as comedy, you know?
That's good, but it's not doing your girlfriend any favors. Doesn't translate to the stage. Hey, okay. I wrote some jokes years ago that I retired to keep my act fresh. Maybe I can give them to Sam, see how she does with them.
Isn't that plagiarism?
Welcome to the wonderful world of comedy. Besides, what's the difference between me writing them and you writing them?
There's a difference.
How?
I don't know. What's in it for you?
You got a shitter?
Yeah, it's right there.
Can I shit in it?
Yeah.
Alright. Truthfully, there's some good jokes in there that I'd kind of like to see brought back to the stage with the right delivery, which has never been Sam's problem. Our problem is her jokes are terrible.
Just god awful.
Worse than anything, I think.
Just shit.
Like my soul feels like it hurts. Like if Carrot Top didn't have props, that's like what her set's like.
So bad. I mean, she can't know that I said this, but I'd rather contract AIDS than sit through another one of her sets.
That's rough.
These are really funny, Mickey. You're a really good comedy writer.
It's no big deal, really. I feel it comes very naturally. I guess I just have a knack for it, you know?
You're a genius. Can you write me some more?
Yeah, I can do that, but first I think we should work on something else.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, you know.
No.
In reality, I stand to gain nothing from this scandal. I mean, she already likes me. I guess I just have this unthinkable urge to please women. I mean, I'll tell a lie even when the truth sounds better. More than likely this will blow up in my face, but for now I'll reap the rewards.
Oh my god, this is really good chili. Is there anything you can't do?
I really admire your teeth. Then again, I guess I admire everyone's teeth. Probably because I can't stand the sight of my own.
Your teeth are cute.
You're just saying that because you have to.
That is not true. I do not have to.
Oh, you do.
If I tell you something, will you promise not to freak out?
Now, no matter what you say, I'm gonna freak out, so no, I can't promise that.
I think I'm in love with you.
Oh.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel like we just tacked on about 6 months to our relationship, so I'm feeling pretty secure.
What are you doing?
I got jobs selling apartments. I'm an apartment manager.
What do you know about managing apartments?
Nothing.
Okay, listen, I may have done something really stupid, but it's hard to tell.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure I've done something way stupid. Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I see where you were coming from. And the gesture was sweet. But when she finds out that you lifted those jokes from one of her peers, she's gonna be pissed.
Not to mention she's gonna realize what a loser I am.
Yeah, a big loser.
You know, you're really doing wonders for my ego here.
Hey, there's a party tonight. Why don't you come with me?
Not again. Every time I go to one of those things with you, I end up reevaluating my life's most questionable choices, trying to mathematically calculate how I ended up at another party with you.
No, this one will be different. I swear.
Today is a Thursday for the rest of your life.
Oh, so poetic.
Okay. I submit, maybe Cassavetes was considered a renegade in his time, but seriously, if he tried to film that way this day and age, he'd just be considered lazy.
I couldn't agree more.
And what's with all these amateurs shooting in digital? Can you call that a film?
Touché!
Won't you excuse us for a second, please?
Sorry. So Oxford.
Oxford, yes. Rowing, of course.
Yeah, this party is really terrible. I never thought I'd say this, but wouldn't you rather go to a biker bar or a frat house or something?
Midge, these people are sophisticated, like myself. If you don't feel comfortable here, I understand. After all, you never went to college.
Neither did you.
That's true, but I've read a lot of Chuck Palahniuk, and from what I understand, he really has his finger on the pulse with these college kids.
Have you ever actually read any of his work? He's a really talented writer.
I've seen Fight Club, and I'm working on the book.
I'm just gonna call Sam and have him come get me.
Mitch. No. You do not want/need to do that. Look at all these girls.
I don't know, Tony. Do you really think any of these girls would talk to me?
I couldn't agree more.
Please, you are so much more handsome than you give yourself credit for. Look at that Charlie over there. She came in alone. She could very well be checking you out.
I think she's checking out the caviar.
Oh, come on, just go for it. What have you got to lose?
Alright, here goes nothing. Hi, I'm Mickey. Great party, right?
Sure, it's fine.
I was having a really interesting conversation with Trey Pistoles and...
I'm gonna stop you right there. You seem okay and all, but I'm not gonna sleep with you.
I know. Well, take care.
So, are you from Newcastle like everyone else?
I'm sorry, man. I can't understand.
You speak English?
No, not yet, but it's difficult, but understand to me. You know.
Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
Oh, right on. Where at in Argentina?
You know, you've got some outstanding pecs. I mean, they're just absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
You know, I'd really like to see those in action, to be honest with you.
They are in action.
So, I kind of find it hard, I think I'm a really good guy, I come off really well, but for some reason it's just really hard for me to find a relationship, It's like I want to have kids, I want to settle down, I want to do all this stuff, and it's just really freaking hard. Right?
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Postmodernism. I'm gonna say it like this, okay? Thomas Kincaid is the most postmodern artist working today. I mean, he's actually dead, but let's put it into perspective. He's unapologetically the most anti-establishment. Most people just look at his art as houses and native landscapes, but there's an underlying meaning there. I think it flies under the radar of both critics and consumers.
Is anybody else tasting an oaky bitterness to their cab?
I couldn't agree more.
I'm told that this wine was made from real grapes.
The funny thing about being friends with Tony through all these years is witnessing the many different personas he's experimented with. He's always welcome in any circle, no matter how far-fetched. I've always believed it's because he's so comfortable in his own skin. Meanwhile, the minute I started to get comfortable, I started to break out in hives. Thank God you showed up when you did. One more minute in there and I would have had enough material for an unauthorized biography on Fellini.
Did you rip off my jokes from Win-Win?
Win's last name is Win?
Just answer the question.
Yeah, I didn't exactly rip them off. He gave them to me in exchange for a sparkling conversation.
I can't believe you would do that to me.
I don't really see it as that big of a deal.
You don't see anything as that big of a deal. That's why your writing sucks.
Tell us how you really feel. How was I supposed to know Win would have ulterior motives?
It wasn't Win who told me.
It wasn't?
No. Which makes it that much more humiliating. It was another comedian, Frankie Stevens. He came up to me after my set tonight, and he told me exactly where my material came from.
Who the hell is Frankie Stevens?
That's hardly relevant. What is relevant is that you are a liar, and I don't want to ever see you again.
Sam, I'm really sorry. I meant well.
Get out of the car, Mickey.
Yep, doing that now. I don't know what's worse, you breaking up with me or me having to go back into this horrible party. It's definitely the breaking up part. Is Sam right? Does my writing actually suck and I'm just spinning my wheels? It's been a week since she dumped me. I haven't written a word. If only there was some sort of emotion I could spark and be enough to finish my novel. Wait, I think I got it.
He was feeling a wide range of emotions. Sad because he had lost a girl he had so admired, jealous at the thought of another man caressing her ample bosom, and angry at that evil Frankie Stevens whom he had never met. That was about to change.
Hey, this is pretty cool. I think I'll give stand-up a shot.
Don't mind the hoodie. It's just if anybody saw me watching Frankie Stevens' set, I would lose all cred as a comic.
You know, it's your fault I'm in this mess in the first place. What were you thinking telling another comedian you gave Sam your jokes?
Comedians have an unspoken rule. What happens in the club stays in the club. Great rule.
Yeah, I think maybe we forgot Sam's a part of that club.
Shh! He's coming. He's the worst comedian ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for fan favorite Frankie Stevens!
I'm Frankie Stevens, everybody, and here are the jokes. Not much has happened to me since the last time I was here. I got a job moonlighting as a shoe salesman at the outlet mall in Niels. Guy walked in the store the other day and says, hey, you have any alligator shoes? I says to him, what size shoes does your alligator wear? So my parents came into town last month. Yeah, they're great. I love them. Love them. Dropped them off at the airport yesterday. Their flight doesn't leave till tomorrow. But seriously, my mother should have been a bone specialist. She certainly has the head for it. At my 30th reunion for my preschool last month, I had some reservation for going. Put on a little weight since then. Like 100 pounds.
Great.
Yeah.
Just like you had him.
Well,
like from
you
the
saw it too.
Yeah, I did. It's very inspiring. Maybe the person that inspired could help me if I decided I wanted to go up sometime.
Well, yeah. Hey, man. Thanks for the drinks.
Oh,
that was
that
nice.
was me. Yeah,
I really
absolutely.
appreciate that. Yeah, I'll see you at the next show. Hey, what's up? Do I know you?
No, but you know my girlfriend, Sam Clark.
Your girlfriend? Well, that's news to me. Old news. I'm gonna go see her tonight. I'll tell her you said hello.
She's dating you now?
Yeah?
You're a horrible comedian.
Well, at least I don't steal jokes from other people.
That's hardly an insult to someone who isn't a comedian.
Oh yeah? What are you supposed to be, some kind of writer or something? Good luck with that.
Frankie Stevens, you've given me no choice but to punch you in the face.
Oh yeah? Well, it looks like you've given me no choice but to run away.
Well, I'm glad I got that off my chest.
That was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
What are you talking about?
We drove all the way here, you sit through that entire set, and that's all that happens?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I just needed some closure, you know?
Closure? The guy steals your girlfriend, he just ran away. What kind of closure is that?
Well, now I know it's truly over. I mean, I couldn't possibly rectify the situation after seeing that side of her. She has horrible taste in men.
He is absolutely right. What kind of self-respecting man would go through a relationship with a girl who chooses a rebound like that guy?
You guys are idiots. I'm glad I'm not really your friend.
Good riddance, I say. I mean, yeah, if you have to settle down with some girl, then at least find one that's got some dreams or aspirations. Come on, stand-up comedian? There's no future in that.
That's not really the point, though, Dad. I mean, sure, I had my doubts at first, but I think this really could have developed into something if I hadn't screwed it up.
Son, you didn't screw anything up. There are plenty of other fish in the sea.
Yeah, and I just happened to have got a really rare tropical fish and threw it right back in the ocean.
You know what you need to concentrate on, besides women? Your novel. I want you to make me proud and win one of those Pull Swisher prizes or whatever.
I know, I'm trying. I can't get past this hump. I don't know where else to take it.
Son, clear your head of all the things that are not important to you. What's significant is the art that you leave behind.
Even though he was a selfish pig at times, his father had shared some valuable insight.
Don't do it right now. I'm trying to watch the game.
Sorry.
Anytime he was feeling down, he always knew there was someone much worse off than him within close reach. This happened to be his older brother Justin, who, despite having been raised by the same parents, turned out to carry an entirely different view on life.
It's Mickey.
Oh, hey, brother. Did you bring me a beer? Anybody follow you?
So I was speaking with Dad the other day.
So I hear you're single now, just like me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Feels good, don't it? Now you know how I felt for the past 15 years. I don't need no woman, I got Corey.
What's up?
He's got plenty of cigarettes, he buys his own Dr. Pepper, he's a great man.
It has its advantages and disadvantages, I guess. I mean, I've had a lot of time to think about everything and do a lot of soul searching.
Tell me this, have you been having coitus?
Coitus?
Yeah, it's a new phrase I came up with. It means, have you been fornicating?
Yeah, I was dating this one girl for a while.
Dating? No, you don't need to be dating any girls. You just need to be having coitus, as I said earlier. Do you want me to get my little black book out for you? I can get you Violet's number. I can get you Sue's number. I can get you Laura's number. You remember Laura? She looked like a meth-addicted Chloe Savini.
No, I've already gone through Tony's contacts. I contacted Jenny Bell.
Oh, Jenny Bell, I remember her. She was a real good looker. Did you have coitus with her?
No. I asked her out on a date, and she avoided the question specifically after stating that she wasn't avoiding the question.
What about Amanda Sanchez? Did you have coitus with her?
No, I didn't have the confidence to approach her after Jenny Bell blew me off.
Confidence is overrated. I've got tons of confidence, and look at me, I'm living with Corey.
What's up?
He keeps the bathroom stocked with toilet paper. He buys a new DVD every week. Just last week he bought Lake Placid. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. It's got one of the better plot lines that I've seen in many years. Do you know there's really a lake called Lake Placid up in New York State? Yeah, it's a real lake. I don't think there are any gators in it, though. They like to stick down in the warmer climates, like down in South Florida. There's the Everglades. I read that there's over 60 species of gators down there. You know, kind of mixing up with the wildlife that ain't supposed to be there. That's why they're giving the hunters more hunting licenses so they can take care of the problem, you know, go down and just kind of thin out the population a little bit. Have you ever tasted gator meat? It's real tough. I hear it's real tough. I never ate it before, but it's got a kind of a salty element to it because of the swamp water. You know, their skin kind of like absorbs the water. Anyway, they're breeding with the reptiles that already live down there, and they're creating cross-breeding pollination of these new reptile species. It's kind of scary. Well, it's a shame you haven't seen it. You can borrow it if you want to. We've already watched it every night this week. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to a disagreement I was having with Corey regarding the changing of a tire. So, Corey, you gotta put the oil onto the lug nuts first before you take anything
You gotta
off.
jack it up first.
No, if you do it right, you don't even have to jack anything up.
Good luck with that.
It's not my turn, you gotta do it this time. I've changed the tire the last 4 times.
I keep running over your beer bottles.
Well, you know the glass is there, why don't you just drive around it?
Just go throw it away.
It doesn't matter, that's beside the point.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ashley. How are you? You look great. You did something new with your hair. It looks fantastic.
Oh, yeah, this.
Listen, is Tracy available? I need to speak with her.
God. Wait here. And P.S. I've already sprayed for roaches this month. Douche Lord is here to see you. P.S. He is so gross.
Look, Mickey, you can't just keep showing up like this.
Listen, I'm only here for one thing. I need you to do me the biggest favor of our lives.
No.
I know you hate me, but just tell me you'll do this one thing. It would mean the world to me.
I don't hate you. But what is it?
I want you to read my novel. It may be the best thing that I've ever written. The whole experience was so natural and enlightening. And anyway, I want you to read it. You're the only one I can count on to be brutally honest.
Do I need to read it right now?
No, I'll give you some time.
Okay.
On a relaxed Sunday afternoon, Tracy shared a glass of wine with a friend and began to read the untitled novel. Normally when she read her ex-husband's latest work, he would hover over her shoulder like a hungry hawk waiting for her to finish, just so he could be disappointed by her indifferent reaction. She called. Who? Tracy. It's been over a week. She should have called by now.
But you guys aren't husband and wife anymore.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention, son.
So why did you want her to call?
You're just a kid. You wouldn't understand.
Okay.
Alright, you really want to know? I'll explain it to you. You know how you're always drawing pictures and immediately seeking my approval?
Yeah.
Well, imagine you just drew the most amazing picture of your life and it meant more to you than anything you've ever drawn.
Can it be an octopus?
Sure, it can be an octopus. It can be whatever you want. Now imagine you showed me that picture and I responded with complete indifference. Imagine I called your picture immaterial. Wouldn't that make you want to try that much harder to impress me?
No, it only matters if I like it.
Looks like your mom's here. Come here. I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Hey, you know what? You were right.
I know.
They say in a relationship in which two become one, the end result is always two happy people. If that's the case, then I haven't been living up to my full potential since Lindsay Logan. And you know, I wonder if we're actually supposed to settle down with one person in particular, or if life was meant to hold a series of different relationships. All I know for certain is that the older I get, the more emotionally detached and callous I become towards people. And it pains me to say this, but let's face it. In the end, I'll most likely end up giving in to my worst fear, which is settling.
You know, I really thought that you brought up some subjective points about modern society that, in context, were objective.
Yeah.
I mean, you have such an extraordinary knack for the human condition. The world's such a vast place that most people wouldn't be able to grasp it, but in this book you really explain how with some passion, you can whittle it down to a more manageable size.
That's actually some really valuable insight. I wish I had meant to include it in the book.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Hey, thank you. Who do I make it out to?
Lindsay Logan.
Oh, wow. It's been so long. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, I've read your book like 3 times. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm actually in talk with some producers to turn it into a film.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So who's gonna play me?
I'm lying. There's no movie. I'm sorry. I still do that.
Well, anyway, we should get a drink sometime or catch up or something.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm pretty busy though. Let me see if I have any free time. Yep. I'm free anytime.
Yeah, well, just give me a call. It's really good seeing you again.
It was really good to see you.
You know, you're kind of an idiot with everyday life, but you're pretty good at this whole writing thing, so keep it up.
Thank you.
Hey, Midge, you ready?
Yeah, just let me grab a couple of things.
Well, hurry up. The barrel racing competition's in town. There's gonna be a lot of high-waisted, Wrangler-wearing 20-somethings. Come on, saddle up.
I'm coming. I guess in the end, a good novel writes itself. I mean, you can't let other people's opinions change your path. The real question is whether or not other people's opinions subconsciously filter into your choices as an artist, and whether or not an artist can be true to himself after he's achieved moderate success. Listen to me, I sound like a goon. I guess I got what I wanted. All I can do now is continue to experience life and hope it continues to inspire. Oh yeah, I did run into Sam a few months ago. It was nice. She looked happy. I even caught her comedy act, and it wasn't half bad. Her own material, I might add.
Hi, I'm Sam Clark, and I come from a small town in the middle of Kansas called Bennington. And growing up, my mom would always fix us these heaping servings of supper, and she would just give us death stares and say, "You better eat all of that, because some starving child in Taiwan worked in a rice field for 17 hours to bring you this meal." And so, hearing this for years, I started to become pretty concerned about all of these starving children in Taiwan. And I'm happy to report that last month I went to Taiwan. They're a bunch of fat schlubs. I mean, there's a KFC on every street corner. But I ended up, finding some really good things there, and I wish I could tell you all of the names of these meals that I had, but I stopped learning them in Chinese, and I started just ordering them for what they did to my body. So I would say, excuse me, can I have an order of constipation with maybe a side dish of, severe acid reflux. Thank you.
Albertsons earlier. Guess who asked me out again? Guy at the deli counter. I don't want to have to start going to Walmart to get our cold cuts. But if we went out, we break up. Where would I get my salami?
So, Corey, did you know that there's people bringing in alligators from all over the world to keep as pets? From Italy, from the South Pacific, from Germany, Australia. I don't know why you're shaking your head. I read all this in the Reader's Digest. Last month's issue. I still have it in there. Crocs and alligators are the same thing. A lot of people think they're two different things, but that's just a conspiracy that the scientists made up. They're only two different, they're brothers. They're two different animals, but they're the same two because they're brothers. They're like me and Mickey. Alligators and crocodiles. Yeah, Corey, it's true. I read it in the National Geographics and the New York Times. Now, you can disagree with me all you want, but, that doesn't make you right.
No, Justin.
You know what I got a good mind to do is take your Avatar DVD and run a key across the back of it so that nobody can watch it, including you. You wouldn't like that, would you?
No.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't, so stop disagreeing with me about the gators, Corey. If you listen every once in a while, you might learn a thing or two.
No.
Well, anyway, you don't have to believe me, but there's starting to become a problem with two different alligator kinds that breed together, and they create a new species, and sometimes it's hard to kill,
My analyst told me that I was right out of my head the way he described it. He said I'd be better dead than alive. I didn't listen to his jive. I knew all along he was all wrong, and I knew that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not, oh no. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head. He said I need treatment, but I'm not that easily led. He said I was the type that was most inclined when out of his sight to be out of my mind. And he thought I was nuts. No more is our answer, but so no.